shit only.
Pretty girls walk like this. Money too long and the ass fat fit. I ain't really on, but I'm on my drip. Sapphire blue like I throw my crib. Check it. Pretty girls walk like this. Nails too long, need a perm for the spliff. Body on T and the rose in the kit. Bougie on tone and the stone make it fit. Yeah. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. What's up, y'all? What the hell? I'm back. And I'm earlier with my Baddies Caribbean review. Woo! Yay! Yay me! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. But what's up, y'all? I'm back with my Baddies Caribbean review, episode 8. We outside. What? Fighting. Okay, so this episode was low-key wild. I'll give it to you. It was a little bit wild. We had Meatball Gretch, Asian Doll, Mariah. I think those were the only fights, but they were pretty explosive. I'm not gonna lie. So let's just get into this review, okay? Okay, so boom. First scene, we finished off last time with Gretchen Meatball fight, and we get Gretchen Meatball fighting. So of course Meatball, we also whoop Gretch. Right after security broke it up, they going crazy. Oh my goodness, shit. Freaking Gretch gonna say the N-word again. She was like, "Oh, y'all just keep attacking me. You not putting me out of the house, my N-word." I was like, "Oh my god." So then everybody started going crazy. Tink started attacking her. She started getting verbally attacked. And I think she ended up picking up and throwing something because, Mariah ass got up talking about something. This bitch threw something at me. She always got to make something about her, but whatever. So she was getting verbally attacked by Tink. Some of the other girls that were obviously offended, probably Jayla. I'm not going to lie, I physically didn't see Jayla, but I'm pretty sure she got up. And can we talk about in this picture? Look at Diamond. What is she doing? This bitch look like she on a roller coaster about to go down. And why is she holding Jayla back? Like, girl, what is going on? Dramatic ass Diamond. Like, I'm dead. But Natalie ends up, when they're broken up, ends up going over to Gretchen and is like, "Girl, like, you're good." She's like, "Nat, this is fucked up. Everybody's attacking me." And Nata's like, "I know, like, you got it off your chest." Her and Callie are trying to calm her down. So eventually, after that, Natalie was like, "Sit down," or anybody who doesn't sit down is going home because I want to hear what Gretch says. So Gretch was like, long story short, she apologized again for saying the N-word. She said what she always says: "I didn't mean it in a derogatory term." And she actually ends up turning to Jayla and apologizing to Jayla for biting her. And Jayla acknowledges her apology, but she says, "Girl, I can't promise that I'm not going to beat your ass because this scar has, like, affected my confidence, the way I work. I'm a model, like," and which I completely understand because that shit is ugly. I told y'all, that shit is ugly. So she said she promises she can't not beat her ass every day because it's going to leave a scar and it's going to affect her for the rest of her life. And Natalie even piped in and was like, "I have a scar," which I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but "I have a scar from a girl biting me." Ow! Red, stop it. Let me not act like that. Natalie was like, "I have a scar from a girl who bit me and I'm still dealing with that till today." Remember when Red bit Natalie on Bad Girls Club 13? Don't even act. Don't even. So Natalie ends up being like, "Well, Gretch, we heard you. We heard what you had to say. Maybe not everybody here accepts your apology, but we heard what you had to say." And she also announces that Asian Doll's coming to dinner, and that was pretty much the end of the scene. But one thing we gotta talk about is this dude here, because what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, why your hairline start farther back than your face? And can we talk about Miss Slim's ass? Girl, you got 7 diapers on? That shit is not cute. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't even trying to hate, but, like, we just gotta be honest. That's not cute. That's actually scary. Like, actually scary. But, moving on. So then we get to the dinner. Natalie brings all the girls. Asian Doll hasn't arrived yet, but she tells all the girls she just wants dinner to go smoothly. She tells Callie, "I hope you come correct this time, because last time it was crazy and I'm just trying to talk business." She said, "Less drama, more business." That's exactly what Natalie wanted for the dinner, and that's not what she got, but let's get into that because Natalie brings an Asian Doll, and Asian Doll comes in. She says hi to everybody. "Yeah, oh my god, Asian Doll, what?" Yeah. Yeah, so Angel Dog comes in, and then all the girls are like, oh, well, not all the girls, but Scotty was like, in her confessional, she was like, I peeped that Asian said hi to everybody but Mariah. And she did, and Mariah's just sitting there, arms crossed, which, she was kind of ready, because, look, if you see in that picture, she got her arms on the table, like, she could just throw them up. But I just feel like if a girl I didn't like was coming near me, my arms would have been ready to go. Like, I would have had them down, ready to hit that bitch. But Asian said hi to everybody, and then Mariah's like, "Oh, it's crazy how you ain't really on nothing because I was 2 feet away from you and you ain't do nothing." And Asian dog was like, "Shut the hell up!" And they start going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And Mariah ends up singing a song, a ragdoll song. I know the song, but like I couldn't say the words right now. I'm sorry, so don't hate me. But it's definitely an online clip. It's a clip somewhere online. Okay. So you could probably find it that way. But she started singing a song about her, and they went back and forth for a while. They ended up getting up in the middle of the floor, and they did square up. They didn't square up. Actually, I lied. They both kind of like swung, but of course security stopped it and caught them because I don't know. Maybe somebody has a don't touch order, but that shouldn't be. I don't know why they didn't fight. Probably because they just went to eat goddamn dinner, which I don't blame them because who don't want to eat goddamn dinner? Okay. So after they did that, oh, Mariah made the microwave comment. She said, "Bitch, you look like you've been in a microwave for too long," which apparently, which Tasiki went online saying this too. It was to say that she's old, which I guess because like if you do put stuff in the microwave, it does get wrinkly and shrinkly and ugly. But I don't think people are very narrow minded, so I think that was like a bad analogy because we already got some racial stuff going on this season, so I don't know why she would do that. And yeah, so finally, after they ended up sitting the down, Natalie did a prayer with everybody. She ended up doing a toast to. Actually, I'm skipping. Pause. She did a prayer. They brought out food, and everybody they actually got to eat, guys. Wow, right? They got to eat. Mariah was mean mugging Asian, and of course they start going back and forth again. And then finally, Natalie was like, stop. So they did baddie shot o'clock. Okay, and they asked Asian was asked her favorite baddie. Her OG baddie was Jayla, and her new baddie was Meatball. And then Natalie must have asked her to Mariah like, "Oh Mariah, well what is there to do?" And like she was I don't know. It was basically they argued the whole entire dinner. That was that. So then next up, this picture is a little bit jumping the gun, but not really. It's Dia comes back. She says that she had to take 4 different flights. She went through Canada, Nassau, Fort Lauderdale, and then finally made it to Puerto Rico. I think that was all of them. But she said that she took like 4 flights to get there. And Natalie was just talking to her for a little bit and was like, Asian Doll's coming, all that. And then not all the other girls, but Jayla, it was Jayla, Tink, and Scotty all came in and they said, "Oh, like, oh, hey, Dia, what's up?" They didn't think she was coming back, but they were excited to see her. So then everybody sits down, and Natalie was like, "Okay, well, Anna's also coming back. She's gonna come up here in a little bit." And then I think Scotty like made a face, but it wasn't like super obvious. I didn't really notice it because then Scotty was not Scotty. Natalie was like, "Oh, Scotty, are you okay?" Like, and Scotty was like, "I don't really know. Like the last time I saw her was at the reunion, so I don't really know the energy." Which the energy actually ended up being fine because Anna came in and hugged everybody, even Scotty. And Scotty's confessional had me cracking up because she was like, oh, okay, like, bitch, I didn't know we was that cool. But Anna said in her confessional, she was like, I just don't have time to beef with a bitch. Like, I'm just here to have fun, which I respect because what were they really beefing about? Like, I feel like we've had a lot of, like, speculations, but nobody's ever really said what the hell they was going on, like, what was going on, but besides that, they ended up sitting down. They were catching Anna up on what's going on. They're talking about Gretch biting people and everybody fighting. And Anna was like, "Oh my God, Gretch, like I gave her the ticket." No. But later on, what I clocked though, like I know she's probably just being professional, cool, but like she talking about she got to get Gretch out of the house, but then she gonna ask the girl like, "Oh, Gretch, you been fighting? Girl, you know she been fighting. Why are you being messy? Why are you gonna even ask that? I wouldn't even ask the question I know the answer to. Like, what you needed from the source or something, girl? I'm dead." But that's all that happened in that scene. So then the girls are on the way to the ATV riding. I'm gonna split them up by van because obviously during filming they went back and forth between each. But basically, in Mariah's van, you can see we got Biggie, Mariah. I don't know who that is in the corner back there. Tink. I don't know who that is next to Mariah. I'm not gonna lie, and I think it's Dia back there, honestly. But those two other people. Oh, is that Meatball? Meatball's next to Mariah. I don't know who's in the other corner though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I just can't see right now. I don't even remember who it is. But they were all on there, and Mariah, Tink asked Mariah, she was like, "Oh, Mariah, like, you're dressed, like, to fight. Are you going to be riding ATVs today or riding people?" And Mariah was like, "Well, I don't know. We're just going to have to see because, I don't know. You don't know. The energy's very shifty." So that's all they really talked about in their van. And Mariah was like, I don't know. Basically, she talked about how she don't fuck with that bitch. She needs to see what the energy's gonna be like. But if she got to fight, she gonna fight. Okay. So then in our second van, there was Asian Doll, Tasiki, Natalie, Anna, and I think that's Sapphire right there. They definitely did a lot more tea talking than everybody else. So Asian was like, bro, she went out. She was like, I just was trying to talk to y'all. Mariah kept talking to me, kept trying to argue. I really was just trying to talk to y'all. And Asian said in her confession, she was like, Mariah's really a weak bitch. She called Mariah a weak bitch because she searches for validation in people such as like Tasiki, like people who can fight for her, people who can defend her, like such as Tasiki, which I just because of some recent tea that I literally heard about like 30 minutes before this, I definitely do agree with that because I feel like not that Tasiki treats her like shit, but okay, I'll get a little inside scoop. So basically, Tasiki was asked on like a live. I forget the dude's name, but he always goes live with her and like they talk about the baddies things and all that shit. So he basically was like, how does it feel that Mariah always fights for you, but you never fought for Mariah? And I guess Tasiki was like, when has Mariah ever fought for me? And the dude was like, Jelly Bean. Who's the other person? Marsh. And Tasiki basically was like, that's not fighting for me. Fighting for me is asking asking you to fight for me. So I don't know what. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember where I was going with that a little bit, but Tasiki. I don't know, cause I just feel like to me that would be a friend treating me like shit because it's like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. It's a little. But she said that she searches for validation, just like Tasiki. And Asian Doll also told them that her and Bianca are cool now. They had a conversation, they're cool. And Asian was like, Bianca just called her saying that Mariah was popping shit about her and all that. And Sapphire clocked it too. Sapphire was like, yeah, Bianca just called Asian and said that Mariah was a fake ass bitch and was talking about her. So, now if y'all are remembering all these receipts coming out, I'm kind of believing. I don't know who the hell I'm believing right now. But I do believe that Bianca definitely probably did call. Because remember, in her little van scene, hold on, let's go to it. So then we're going to flip to Bianca's van, which the fact that they have 3 vans is actually crazy. Like, why y'all got that many girls? And it's so much to keep up with. I'm not going to lie. Y'all need to make a petition for them to go back down to only having like 7 to 8 girls. Because I have too many storylines that I have to keep track of. There's too many people, okay? So let's get into it. Bianca was in a van with Jayla, Scotty, Callie, Diamond, and Slim. And Jayla asked Bianca, like, so where do you stand with like the Asian and Mariah thing? And basically, Bianca being a fake ass bitch, which it sounds like, she's talking about the Mariah Asian thing really doesn't have anything to do with me. Like, if Mariah wants to fight her, she can. She said in her confessional, and she told Jayla that Mariah even told her that she didn't want her to jump into this, which I believe, like, Mariah probably did say, like, don't get into it, I'm going to stand my own ground. I guess probably because she didn't want to look pussy, or she just really wanted to stand her ground. But One thing I will say is, like, I just feel like Bianca was downplaying it because in the van, like, with Sapphire and Asian, they both said that you called and was calling Mariah fake ass bitch and all that. Now, from what I've seen in all these episodes, the only fake ass bitch part that Mariah has, like, portrayed to me is the Sapphire thing. If y'all feel differently, y'all drop it down below. But really, that's it. The Sapphire thing of being like, oh, I told her not to do that, but she did. So I don't know. Maybe it is just a revenge thing, but y'all are grown ass women. Get it together. That's all I'm gonna say. So then we're gonna skip a little bit. You know, the girls did their ATV riding. We got a little montage of that. And if y'all don't know what a montage is, it's a clip of fucking videos of them having fun on the damn RVs or ATVs, excuse me. Okay, so they had fun. Everyone fun. Woo, yay. So they pull up to the circle. Skirt, skirt. This little like circle thing. They all like park behind each other. They get off, and you could just tell as soon as Mariah got off the four-wheeler, she was on go. She did not give a fuck about what was about to go on. She did not care. It was up, it was out, it was done. So Mariah got off the ATV. She said she doesn't, even in her confessional, she said she doesn't give a fuck what Natalie got to say. She wants to fight Asian dogs because, like, they need to get their ones in from yesterday. Asian doll also said that she was like, I see this. She said, I see this white bitch. Why we had to bring color, I don't know. I see this white bitch, and she said she was ready to fight Sue. So in the midst, in like in the middle of that, Biggie was like, I think she was like smoking a blunt or something, and she like ran over behind Mariah. Was like, why is Mariah alone? Mariah's like, I don't care, I don't need nobody behind me. And then like as soon as Natalie started talking, Mariah said, fuck that, and they both took off on each other. And it was honestly a whack fight. Mariah was like swinging but grabbing on Asian doll's shirt, and Asian had full shots of her face. I just don't think anything. Well, she definitely hit her in the eye because Mariah's eye was closed, but low-key some of them hits were not doing what they really needed to do. But then that is the end of the episode. If we move into the next one, I can tell y'all this. Mariah and Asian fight, her eyes closed. They confront Bianca about why she didn't jump in with Bianca and Sapphire confronts Bianca, and Bianca was sitting on that damn four-wheeler looking stupid as hell. Diamond snuck Bianca. I know that for a fact. Bianca did not come back to the house. I know in the end that we're probably going to get a finisher next episode of Sapphire and Bianca having a talk and going back and forth, but that's all I can recall. There might be a little something in between, but that's what's happening next week. So that is the end, everyone. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Please hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification button so you can get notified every time I post. And we are really growing. Oh my gosh. I really be gaining like mad subscribers a day, low-key. Like, you may look now and be like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? But I do. Don't knock me. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love everybody. Thank you for your support. I hope you have a great night, day, whatever it is. Okay? And bye. Pretty shit only. You heard? Pretty shit only. Pretty girls walk like this. Money too long.